So does grappling something replace an attack?
It will use your action to grapple, yes.
Oh, so use.
But if you can get, but if that, I can't talk right now.
What if what? What?
I couldn't speak.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do my reckless attacks. And just recklessly swing at this dude.
Wow.
And
Okay.
is he still good and flying and stuff?
Yep.
Alright, here comes
Knocking it
the
around like pinata, but it's not dropping.
here comes the second one.
You notice that after you've hit this one a few times, it's starting to look a little shaky. Like, you notice its fork, as it was kind of formerly raised up and ready to strike, it's kind of tilted down a bit.
Alright, good. Being killed weakens them. Got it.
Alright. So, the one that has currently been guide bolted. It's an attempt to attack Mystify again. So try to poke you at the fork. 10. And it's going for a bite.
Ooh, that one hits.
Yeah. So you see it just kind of go down towards your legs and then just kind of come back up. And just kind of grabs, takes a good bite into your forearm, just moves back.
So this time he attacked the fork first, then the bite?
Mm-hmm. Even for the jab, and then as going after the jab, just kind of dove into it. Alright, brings us to the other one. Because these have flyby, they don't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach. It's actually going to fly up and around and try to assist this one attacking Crusher. Let's go for the fork. Nope. And goes for the bite.
Oh,
17.
that hits. And
No, you are raging, so it should be halved.
yep. Do you round up or down? Like, do you round the damage up or down?
Huh?
Do you round the damage up or down? Yeah.
Round it up or round it down?
I was just kind of asking how you do it.
Oh, I had linked your HP totals to your tokens.
No,
So
I meant like, because I take half, because
3.5. Do you round it up to 4 or down to 3?
yeah,
I would say down to 3.
okay,
That's what he was trying to ask.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
gotcha.
For the having it, do you round it up or down?
all right, I'm down to 57.
I'm down to 20.
Right, Mystify, back to you.
How dare you hit me with a fork?
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
How dare you? And I just like grab its arm to do that. Actually, no, I'll grab its face. Like, try to push him off of me.
You grabbed what?
I grab his face because that last attack was a bite. I just grab his face, try to push his face away from me as I'm shocking him.
Yes. So as it's kind of moving away from you after the bite, you just like, ugh, just kind of grab a hold of it by the face, and you see the electrical air just going through it, and you see its whole body just like just kind of twitch everywhere, and it just kind of go flops.
Oh, hell yeah! I killed it! And then I will
Um, let's see here. Alright, so we're back to the red one. Alright, using its flyby, it's going to fly off from Crusher and come down to attack Mystify. Let's come at you with the fork first. 9, that goes nowhere. Then for the bite.
That one hit.
Things seem to like to bite you today. Alright, Kavi.
Oh god, stop. I'm gonna go around to here
Okay.
and attack this guy with my advantage.
Alright,
Did I hit?
that hits.
Big attack because I'm flanking.
Imp is preoccupied with Oriana.
So 17 piercing and 9 cold. And
Alright.
I think that's it. What I can do.
Oriana, back to you.
Sean,
There it is.
Yep.
like Klaus was saying it there, and I actually just looked it up. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action, make a special melee attack. Grab. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. So if he has multiple attacks, he can grab with one and then attack with the other.
Is it an action or
Yeah.
is it a bonus action?
It replaces an attack.
So he gets 2 attacks with a single attack action. One of those can be a grapple, the other can be a regular attack. As long as he has free hands or too many weapons.
So I'm not going to be using my maul when I'm grappling stuff, but still I can...
I just thought of that too.
Yeah.
You can punch it.
Yeah.
That's one action. Okay.
I mean, I do have hand axes.
So it's Oriana's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's see. How close is that blue one to me?
It's right in your face.
Alright, let's inflict some wounds.
Ooh. You are cruel.
Never said I was a good cleric.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. And then let's do this at 2nd level. Because why the hell not? That was 2nd.
It's 11 damage.
I rolled some 1s. Damn.
Okay. So, as this thing had coming at you for its attacks, you just kind of lunged into it, gave it a really quick hug, and just felt it shrivel up in your grasp.
Nice.
That one went down quick.
It's a little on the heavy side. It's not the most pleasant hug you've ever had. Crusher, back to you.
Alright. I'm gonna reach out and try to grab this guy, and, because I'm raging, I have advantage on strength checks.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, you got him.
Alright. And then I want to, take him and run off and try to slam him down to this one.
Oh, shit.
Just, like, grab him by the foot, take off running, and just, like, go to slam him down like a hammer.
You just need to body slam him into the other one.
Yep.
Alright. So it doesn't technically have feet per se, but it's more like a long, elongated tail like a snake. So you're kind of swinging it like a club like this.
What
Oh,
do I
God.
roll for this? And by the way, I'm gonna do this reckless. Do I just
Oh,
roll...
so you-
I don't think I'm proficient in Spine Devils, so just strength?
Yeah, just give me a d20 with your strength.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta help my sister get back in the room.
That'll do it.
What do I roll for damage?
Oh, God. Hold on, what is, I need to look that up now.
Barbarians are fun.
Okay, so how big is this creature? It's considered small. You know what? I'll say roll a d6.
Alright. And then add strength, and then rage.
Yeah.
10.
Alright. So. This is so stupid. Mystify, as you're looking at this thing in front of you, seeming to be kind of out of shape, and still trying to kill you, you see, out of nowhere, come flying down, is a crusher swinging another one into that one. Where there was once one before you, there's now just another one. While the other is just a pool of goop and a fork in the ground.
And I'm still holding on to this one by its tail.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's my tune.
It is not liking you right now. There's this.
Ew, I wonder if I could tie this, like, to my rope, if I could have a pet.
Good luck with that. Alright, so it's gonna attempt to try and break free.
I roll another athletics.
You could roll a 2 and succeed right now.
I got it.
Yeah, its total was 2. It wasn't going nowhere. So, oh god. So, Mystify.
I think he said he was going to be right back.
Oh,
He had to help his sister with something.
Yeah.
alright. So, time for a brief mid-battle intermission now.
So, I really like this. Did somebody just join?
Hey, look who's there.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey!
Perfect timing, I'm guessing.
He's alive.
Yeah, I don't have no electric or water for 2 weeks, so
Ooh.
Shit.
yeah. We
Wait,
have
how are you here then?
Hey, Crit.
A cell phone.
Ah, gotcha.
Charging it through a car. Yeah.
Yo, Ty, I
You're
got
not
your
cool.
storm right now.
Hey.
Great.
Yeah, you have no idea. Well, wait till I send you the picture of the 60-foot tree that hit our house.
Ooh.
Damn.
Alright, where was I?
Uh,
Thanks for
Mystify,
taking
you're
the
up.
brunt of it for me, bro.
Mystify, I grabbed the one that was attacking me and I slammed into the one attacking you. So you now have the one that I had attacking you in front of you and the other one's dead.
And are you holding on to the one, onto
He's
the
still
orange
holding
one?
it.
Yep.
So, would I be able to reach over and touch him?
It does, like, all grappling it does is make its move speed become 0.
Pretty much.
So it's still that far over from me?
You're essentially right now you're watching a snake trying to run out of his hand. Is what it looks like.
Okay, I'll walk over on top of this dude,
Mhm.
and I'll try to shock and grasp him. Fuck, only 2 damage.
It was a worthy effort. I mean, you hit it, but
It's only 2 damage.
yep.
It's like a joy buzzer.
As it's trying to wriggle out across this grass, it just feels that that lightning. It just stops in the grass, and his head just slowly turns towards you.
Try to hit me.
It is utterly baffled at this moment. Kavi, you're up.
It's really far away.
Yeah, it's not really far, but
Oh, shit. This is such a small map. I can actually make it. Sure. I'll kill it. Wait, is that water?
technically it's in the same space as Crusher because it's being grappled.
That's more or less what I was asking. Like,
Okay. Do I get advantage attacking it?
No. All I'm doing right now is just making its move speed 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll just attack it anyway.
That'll just barely miss.
Okay. He's
Yeah.
pulling it too high in the air.
It's squiggling and squirming so much you're kind of struggling to stab it. Oriana.
Alrighty.
the only one who has not moved a single space fight.
No, I haven't moved a single space, have I? Oh my gosh. Okay. I probably can't see this person though, can I?
You're aware they're there, but it's kind of really hard to keep an eye on them when they're pretty much wrestling with Crusher right now. And Crusher's pretty big.
Can I move over here? Or how big
mean,
are
you
these
can-
squares?
They're 5 feet, but you gotta remember, he's basically he's literally like in the same square with this thing. He's wrestling with it. He's trying to keep it into a grapple.
sakes. Okay.
So essentially, if you're right next to Crusher, you can consider yourself in the same square with it.
Well, I wouldn't want to do anything because I'd be afraid I'd hit him.
I can take it.
Well, a certain somebody over here already kind of walked up and just smacked it. Didn't do much.
You got a 23 and did 2 points of. Oh my gosh, 2 ones. Okay. So basically, if I stood right here, I'd be right next to the creature and him.
I mean, you're kind of watching the two still kind of struggle, but I mean, you're within reach of it.
So I could, like, stab it with my sword.
If you wanted to.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright.
Alright. I need to roll an attack. Good. Long sword.
And that'll hit.
Sweetness.
As you feel your blade sink in and pull it back, you see the creature is still squirming.
Okay.
Alright. Crusher, as we come to your turn, you can hear a voice in your mind just kind of screaming and wailing, consistently repeatedly screaming, "Release me."
I'm gonna look it dead in the eye and say, "Be my pet." I'm gonna take out the hempen rope and try to tie it around it like a collar.
Damn it, what's with people trying to game monsters?
That name just reminds me of
Can I kill it?
Peter from last game.
So do I do an athletics for this?
Yeah, make me get that athletics on this. Alright, you're officially strangling it with this thing now.
Stop struggling, I'll go easy. No, that sounded way too bad, I can't say that. No. Be my pet, and you won't die. And I have my turn.
Because you do have it in a grapple. If it attacks you, I believe it should be with disadvantage.
It doesn't give it disadvantage or advantage. It would have had advantage last time if it attacked me because I did my frenzied thing. I mean, not frenzied, but a reckless thing, but I didn't do it this time. But I also have it tied down pretty good, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, so... Yeah, so in the state it's in, it's gonna, attempt to turn around and bite you. 17.
That hits, I take 1 damage. Bad Fluffy!
Fluffy.
Bad Fluffy!
Alright, that'll be its turn, Mystify.
Please don't do it, I want this as a pet.
I want to shock and grasp it again.
Don't kill it.
If it's anything like that last one, it won't kill it. Of course, I might get it like with the first one, which did, I think, 9 damage. I don't know. Might weaken it. Fuck!
Weaken it, he says. Like that last one, he says. Yeah, this one gave it a nice little jolt to its system, and it's ever. You thought it was struggling before, now it's trying to do backflips in your arms.
Don't kill Fluffy.
Coffee, you're up.
Oh god. Hey, I didn't kill it. Oh god. I did max damage on one of the die for that.
I mean, if you want to tie the knots a little bit more, got the rope out. Surround it a little bit.
Okay, I know what I'm doing next if he's not dead yet.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, I didn't kill it.
So what are you doing to this thing?
It.
Hmm?
Killing it.
Oh, God.
Do I get the final hit?
Yeah. You done the
Hey.
deed, buddy.
Can I just kind of jump behind it and just slit its throat?
Oh no. Crusher, as you're trying so hard to get it to settle down and just keep it restrained, you notice the little halfling jumps onto its back, takes one hand, pulls its mouth back, takes the dagger in the other hand, just jabs it into its throat, and just pulls to the side, just spilling all of its infernal blood everywhere.
Good, you got it to calm down.
I think I calmed it down.
Good job. I finished
And
tying
you
it
feel it go
up.
limp in your arm.
I finished tying it up like a collar.
he still ties it up.
And then I give it like 5 feet of slack, and I'm just gonna start dragging it around like its dog.
Oh god!
He's dragging it behind him.
Dragging around a dead spine devil.
Dude, it's dead. The monster's dead. Why are you dragging it with us? It's gonna slow us down.
It'll wake up.
It's dead. Do you know the meaning of dead?
Just
I'll
let
walk over
him
to
have
this
his
one
fun.
and search it, try to figure out what it is. And I know you were already saying Spine Devil, but do any of us officially know what it is? Our characters? I'm pretty sure Crusher does it.
Yeah, as far as devil goes and anything to do with the infernal, you two, the tieflings, definitely know what these things are. Kavi, I would say you're not quite sure, but I mean, they were trying to kill you anyway. So Crusher,
It's dead as
he's
dead.
just more concerned about getting a pet.
Are the runes still glowing?
No, when these things appeared, the runes had stopped glowing.
Is water still in the thing?
As you begin looking into it, the whatever residue was inside the bowl is now gone.
I started searching the green one. John.
Huh?
I started searching the green one.
As you begin kind of poking around the bodies of the dead ones, You're only finding the fork they were using for a weapon, and not really too much else.
I'd like to try to get some of its spines.
Take some spines off.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, not taking it from Fluffy, but I'm gonna grab one of the other Spine Devils and use its blood to fill up the bowl.
You're gonna fill the bowl again with the blood.
Did you need me to roll one of these for
I tell him
spine?
to wait before he does it.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right. Mystify, give me a survival check for that.
And
You managed to actually get 2 spines off.
And I'll go around doing the same too. I'll do that I can.
Mhm.
I'll go around to all of them and at the very least the red and the blue one as well, and see if I can try to get any spines off of them as well.
Okay, I'll say roll me. I want to say 3 more if you plan to do it also to the one that crushes dragon.
I'll leave his alone for right now.
All right, so 2 more.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, so as you go to the next one, the spines on this have a lot of them been actually broken from the combat. But as the last one, most of its spines are actually pretty well intact.
I'd say the one that has all the broken ones, the red one, and the one that's all intact, the blue one.
The one with the good clean ones, you do manage to pull 6 spines off it.
So I have a total of 8.
Yep.
Guys, that was a really hard fight. Like, almost died in that.
Really? I didn't lose any hit points.
Same.
I lost a full health. I'm at 56.
I lost 9. I took 9.
By the way,
And the
I've
funny
started.
thing is I had mass healing word.
But by the way, I've started to pee into the bowl.
What are you doing? Oh,
For last for 8 hours.
What last
what
3
will last
hours?
8 hours?
My mage armor, so I still have that all day.
Oh, okay.
By the way, while I've been told not to fill it up with blood yet, I'm gonna look around for any animals.
I'll say give me a perception check so you can notice them around.
I did not mean to roll that with advantage, that's just a 14.
Great.
I'll stand by the stream and like start watching myself off.
Alright, so first things first, with the 14. You don't really hear anything now, but before these things came out of wherever they came from, you had heard a few things. Whereas now it's pretty quiet. And what was Mystify doing by the river?
Just like cleaning himself off.
Mm.
Not really doing anything, just like washing his hands, washing any blood off.
Are there any fish?
As you do look around in the river, here and there you can see a fish or two going.
I'm going to use Speak with Animals.
Hmm?
and I'm going to ask the fish, do you know what this thing is? To everybody else, it probably sounds like glub glub, glub glub, glub glub, glub.
Serious.
What is the crazy person doing?
So you trying to just disconnect it and reconnect it?
Oh, good Jesus.